What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Today we are here with a historic rebuild. We've recently done a 7 seconds or less Steve Nash Suns rebuild, basically. And today we are throwing it back to the last good Magic team that we've seen in a minute. And we are doing the 2006-2007 Orlando Magic. So it wasn't until 2008-2009 until they went to the NBA Finals, where they beat the Cavs in the conference finals, and they kind of ruined a Kobe LeBron NBA Finals because they ended up losing to the Lakers in the finals. So today we are doing just 2 years prior, but I'm excited to build around Dwight Howard. So Dwight Howard was on his way to arguably being one of the better centers of all time. Obviously, once he left Orlando, it didn't turn out that way. He was all right in LA, but wasn't as good as he was. He was solid in Houston, and then he pounced around on so many other teams, like Atlanta, like Charlotte. He was on the Nets for like a day. He was on the Wizards, and now he's on the Lakers again. He's been through a lot in his career. He has been through a lot since he left Orlando the first time. But if you look at these numbers, what he had around this time, he was arguably the best big man in the NBA. Obviously, he was up there with like Dirk and Duncan and KG at the time. But he was, and like Pau Gasol, but he was turning into the best big man in the NBA. So we're going to build around him today. And if you look at this team, I'll have some familiar names. We have Grant Hill, but he's 35. But he's making a lot of money over the next 3 years. So we're going to definitely look to possibly move him in the offseason. Hito Turkoglu. He's also making a lot of money. So we're going to see if we think he's good enough. But if you look at what he did back then for them, he was a very solid player. We can have Jameer Nelson. He was a really good point guard for the Magic. Keon Dooling, Carlos Arroyo, JJ Redick, a nice young JJ Redick. And then we have Trevor Ariza, who's only 21. And then, yeah, we have Bo Outlaw, and a bunch of other guys. I guess Rashard Lewis wasn't here yet. But yeah, I'm excited to build around this team. I'm kind of hoping we have a solid draft pick, because this team isn't great, and I kind of want a good draft pick. I mean, like, could I even get anything for Grant Hill? I just want to see. Okay, we can definitely flip him. I'll probably try to trade him on draft night, because this is the Kevin Durant draft. So it would be kind of cool to have KD, maybe Conley, and Dwight Howard. So we'll see. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. I don't care if we really make the playoffs or not, and I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so at the end of season number 1, this Orlando Magic team goes 39-43. So if you want to see how the NBA is like, Dwayne Wade wins MVP, Rasheed Wallace Rookie of the Year. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit messed up, Rookie of the Year. Lamar Odom, 6th Man of the Year in LA. LeBron, Defensive Player of the Year. Vince Carter, Most Improved in Brooklyn. He's still playing there with Jason Kidd and Richard Jefferson. I really like that team growing up. And then Coach of the Year goes to Flip Saunders. Oh, we actually made the playoffs. All right, so we're probably gonna have the 15th pick in the draft, which kind of sucks. I thought we weren't gonna make the playoffs. We're taking on Detroit in round 1. Yeah, we're gonna get bounced by this team probably. We can just check out the stats though. Did Dwight Howard ball out? That's all I want to see. Okay, 19-15. Don't tell me his contract's up soon. He averaged 3.5 blocks a game. Oh, wow. Okay. Watch his contract be up this year. Oh, we got one more year with him. Okay, sweet. Then we're going to have to obviously pay him a lot of money. Grant Hill was our second scorer or second leading scorer. Then it was JJ Redick, Jameer Nelson. Hito Turkoglu led this team in assists. All right. Yeah, this team is not very good, though. We have to upgrade this team. Now, if I check out the salary cap table, JJ Redick's a free agent. Darko Milicic is on this team. Wow, okay. Jameer Nelson's a free agent. Trevor Ariza. Oh, we have a lot of free agents. Okay. Yeah, this offseason is going to be very eventful. Let's see if we can beat Detroit. Can Darko get his revenge? And we lose in 7. Oh, we were so close to knocking them off. How did Game 7 go? We ended up, we got blown out in Game 7. That's unfortunate. All right, Dwight Howard went off, but there's not enough he can do, and just the team around him isn't that good. But we're going to get Dwight some help. So the Detroit Pistons win it all, and Chauncey Billups is your finals MVP. He is 30 years old. They beat the Spurs in 5. So I have it where every team gets to keep their own draft pick, because I don't know where the picks were like back in 2006, 2007. So we are going to have like the 15th pick of the draft. The Blazers might have number 1, and that's when they took Greg Oden, but I don't see the Supersonics. Oh, no, the Thunder at 5. Okay. There you go. So, where are we? We end up with the 15th pick. Obviously, we're not in the lottery, so we were going to stay at 15 regardless. We are going to try to trade up, though. So, I'm going to hire Randy Martin. We'll hire Cuba Gooding. And now, for head coach, Brian Hill's ratings aren't that bad. I guess we just don't have Stan Van Gundy. So, I want to see, yeah, we can hire Trent Peterson. Jaden Paul, we could also fire. We could pick up, let's see, give me Abraham Navarro. And then CFO, we could get Logan Mills. Can we sign all these guys? Okay, we signed everybody but Logan Bell. So can we get Caleb Rogers? Yes, we can. All right, so it's draft night. I want to see if I can move Grant Hill in the 15th pick to move up. We're probably going to do this manually. We could get Pedro Stojakovic, who is 30 years old. He's only on a 1-year deal. Zion is basically Linton Johnson. Okay, so let's see. Grant Hill probably doesn't have the best stars or the highest shape value in the world. We could probably trade up to 8, I would say. But I want to see if I can move up any higher. Can we go to like 5? Portland, would you do this? And I would throw in Pat Garrity, basically Rodinas Karooks. Damn, okay. And I'll throw in my second round pick. And I'll throw in a future second round pick. And I'll throw in one more future second round pick. Damn it. All right, I want to see if the Philadelphia 76ers accept this. Grant Hill, the 15th pick, and Pat Garrity for the 8th overall pick in the draft. They don't want to do that. Oh, that hurts. What about if I throw in my second? There we go. So now we have the 8th pick in the draft. I would like to probably move Turkoglu now. So Turkoglu would pick 8. Oh, we could actually get Pau Gasol. Oh, wow, that would be a nice fit. But he's making $20 million a year, and we'd have to take on Kyle Lowry as well. I would like to get, like, a good young player that's not making a lot of money, so I could probably trade this up. Like, I want to get KD, but I don't know if this could get me number 1. Probably not, unfortunately. Who's got pick 1? Who's got pick 1? It is the Atlanta Hawks. Is this enough? No. I will throw in my first-round pick next year unprotected just because I want Kevin Durant. No, and I'll throw in a second-round pick. Do I have any other players to throw in? I can give you Bo Outlaw. Will you accept this? Damn it. All right, I want to see if I can move Hedo Turkoglu and Bo Outlaw for Michael Redd. Michael Redd is currently 28 years old. He's going to be an expiring deal, but he's only making $6.5 million. And I do plan on trying to sign like a max guy as well, so we could go over the cap to sign him next year. And he was amazing last year for Milwaukee. So will they accept this? I am like tempted to give up the 8th pick, but I think I will give up my first round pick next year, top 5 protected. And they agree to that. So we pick up Michael Redd. He's a big addition for us. Now we have the 8th pick. Like, who could fall to us at 8 that I could like? Okay, so, like, Marcus Saul would be great. God, like, Joakim Noah, obviously. Let's see what I can get for the 8th pick. If I can't get anybody, like, damn, I could get Pau Gasol. I could get Pau Gasol. So I would have Pau Gasol, Dwight out. But that means I would only have 3 players on roster. That's just probably not a good idea if I want to build or construct this team. We could pick up Baron Davis, though. Oh, I might do this. Yeah, you know what? Baron Davis is an expiring deal next year. He averaged 19 and 8 for the Warriors on 43, 30, 80 splits. He's only making $5 million or just under $5 million. So we are going to trade the 8th overall pick for him. Now, I do want to see what I can get for Donald Foyle. I can get a future first-round pick from the Cavs. That is good enough. So I actually want to see who goes here with, like, the 8th overall pick. So, yeah, KD went 1 regardless. Greg Oden 2. Al Horford 3. 8 was Rodney Stuckey, who was a 74 overall. So Baron Davis is a lot better than that. I could have taken Jeff Green, who was a 77. Joakim Noah, 75. You know what? I'm glad I made that trade. And honestly, I think Baron Davis is just making a little bit more than what these guys would have made on their rookie contract. All right, so we have no team player options. LeBron opts out. Okay. Qualifying offers, we aren't going to worry about that. So we will have a couple free agents. We do have bird rights on JJ Redick. So I want to offer JJ Redick a 2-year deal. We will have $70 million. So I want to get a max guy. Oh, baby. And we could get either Duncan, Dirk, or LeBron. So I'm going to obviously offer LeBron James a deal. He's going to come over to Orlando. He's not going to join South Beach. He's going to join Disney World. He's going to join Orlando. We are going to offer him a 4-year deal. We'll see if he accepts that. I also want to offer Dirk a deal. And we will have $44 million to construct this team if he accepts that. So we'll see which one accepts. Do we get LeBron James? We don't. Okay, that sucks. Damn. All right. I really wanted LeBron. It's whatever, though. He probably ends up signing with the Cavs or something. But we get Dirk, though. Dirk and Dwight Howard. Dirk will be able to space the floor for Dwight. He just averaged 32 and 11 for Dallas last year. So we are going to sign Dirk. We are going to bring back Redick. LeBron does sign with Cleveland, or he re-signs with Cleveland. So we have about $44 million to construct this team. We need a starting small forward. Tayshaun Prince could be a cheap option there at the 3. He's 30. What is he coming off? Not a great year. Did he play a lot? He did. Okay, so maybe that's not a good option. Bruce Bowen, he will cost a little bit more. But I think I'm going to sign Shane Battier here. And then I can move either him to the small forward position, or I could play Michael Redd at the 3. So I'm going to offer him a 3-year deal. Let's hope he accepts it, and he does. So let's see. We will have now, let's see how much money we have. We have about 30. We have about $25 million. How many roster spots do we need? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to sign 3 players with $25 million. I want a backup center. Who could that be? That could be Andrew Bogut. He wants $10 million. Anybody want not too much money? Okay, not a lot of good options. But Kendrick Perkins is only 23. So I think I'm going to give him a 2-year deal. I would also like a backup point guard. So I think we could go after like a TJ Ford. Yes, I would give him a 3-year deal. So can we sign TJ Ford? We do. And we get Kendrick Perkins. So now I just want to sign maybe another wing. And we could sign like a Karan Butler. He's 32 though. We could sign a David West, who's coming off a really good year. Or an Anthony Parker. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm going to try to sign David West here on a 2-year deal. So let's hope he accepts this, and he does. So we are going to read out some rights on everybody else. I'm sorry, Jameer Nelson. I'm sorry, Trevor Ariza. We aren't going to be bringing you guys back. So the team is actually looking really good for next year. It is Dirk, Baron Davis, Dwight Howard, Michael Redd, who is 6'6", so I think we can play him at the 3. David West, Shea Battier. Actually, he's 6'8". He can be small forward. TJ Ford, JJ Redick, and Kendrick Perkins. If I move Battier to the small forward position, he goes up. You love to see it. All right, so Dirk goes down in overall. Baron Davis up to an 87. Dwight at 84. Battier at 83. Ford at 81. Okay, West regresses. If he regresses a lot more this year, we could trade him next year. I hope that we do have bird rights on like Dwight Howard, Michael Redd, and Baron Davis, because that would suck if we have to let one of them walk for like nothing. So we do have 3 training camps available. So I want to send perimeter defense to Michael Redd. Yeah, definitely helped him out there. I want to send big man offense to Dwight Howard. I want to keep developing him. He's still only 21 years old. And we'll send big man defense to Dirk Nowitzki. All right, guys, so here's the rotation for next year. It's Baron Davis, Michael Redd, Shane Battier, Dirk, and then Dwight Howard. And then off the bench, it's going to be TJ Ford, David West, JJ Redick, and Kendrick Perkins. System proficiency is now 3.5 star balance. Nothing is 4, so we're going to rock that. And then our preseason power ranking, CourtNBA.com, is all the way down at 14. But hey, I think we could be a top 5 seed in the East this year. And that's what I'm talking about. That is improvement. We went 39-43 in year 1, and in year 2, we go 65-17. So a 26 win improvement from year 1 to year 2. That's gonna help when you add Michael Redd, Baron Davis, Dirk Nowitzki. So Tim Duncan wins MVP for the Rockets. He actually left the Spurs, stayed in Texas. We could have signed him. And he was amazing. He ended up winning MVP. He averaged 6 assists and 3 blocks tonight. That is just insane. Shaviq Randolph wins Rookie of the Year. Okay. Not KD. All right. Sharif Abdul-Rahim, he wins 6th Man of the Year on the Clippers. He's 25. Duncan wins Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, shout out to David Lee, former Knick, 18 and 14, 4 assists. He was a double-double machine when he was a Knick. And Brian Hill of the Orlando Magic gets Coach of the Year. So we are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We are taking on the Brooklyn Nets, or the New Jersey Nets, I should say, in round 1. They do have 2 90 overalls in the backcourt in Kidd and Vince Carter. Richard Jefferson. Why is Henry Ellison here? Forget that. Theo Ratliff, Aaron Brooks, Mark Madsen, Matt Carroll, Adrian Griffin, Antoine Wright, who's Spencer Dinwiddie. And then, yeah, so their team isn't very good. We should beat them in 4 or 5. Dirk averaged 23, 8, and 3.5 this year. He was almost 50, 40, 90. Oh, damn. Michael Redd, about 20 points. He was 49, 43, 84. Dwight, 18, 12.5, 2.5 blocks a game. And I checked. We do have bird rights on Davis, Dwight, and Michael Redd. Baron Davis, about 15 points, 10 assists, 44 from the field. TJ Ford, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 5.5 assists off the bench. He's still improving. He's at 82 overall at the age of 22. David West, he didn't regress too much, it seems. Obviously, in a smaller role, he was obviously going to do less statistical-wise. There's JJ Redick, Shea Battier, and Kendrick Perkins. Shea Battier, kind of disappointing for my starting small forward. So round 1, it should be kind of a cakewalk, and of course, we're down 2-1. We end up winning in 6, though. Of course, that's what happens. Who balled out for us? Dwight averaged 17 and 11 in those 6 games. Dirk averaged 23. Okay, actually, for the playoffs, though, I want to edit the rotation here. Kendrick Perkins can get 8 minutes. David West can get, like, 17. Same as Redick. And then Shea Battier can get, like, 27. Let's go 36, 36, 34. And then we'll go 2 more minutes to JJ Redick. Yeah, we'll do that. So, let's see how round 2 goes. Maybe I shouldn't have messed it up. But we are taking on LeBron, Jarrett Jack, Larry Hughes, Rashard Lewis, Big Z, Judas Iglesias, Luke Rindauer, Daniel Marshall, Anderson Varejao, Marvin Williams, Marco Bellinelli, and Fred Jones. I mean, they're not very good, but they do have LeBron James, so that might hurt us, but we end up winning in 6, and we're moving on to take on Detroit in the conference finals. We have a chance at revenge there, so Dwight Howard's averaging almost 20 and 13. Dirk is averaging 24 and 8. Let's go on to face on the Pistons, or face the Pistons. Billups, Mike Miller. Damn, he's been good for them. What's he making a year? Could I trade Shea Battier for him? I'm going to try it in the offseason. I might, if I remember to. They have Danny Granger. Okay, yeah. Remember these 2 seasons he had for the Pacers in real life? And then he just got hurt? Or like this 3-year stretch. 4-year stretch. Damn, and then or 5-year stretch, honestly. Then he just kind of fell off with injuries and stuff. Chris Webber, Andrew Bogut, Sebastian Telfair, Richard Hamilton, Kurt Thomas. They're good. They have Trevor Ariza. But I think we could be chilling. And we win in 7. And we're in the finals in year 2. That's what I'm talking about. So we're taking on the LA Clippers in the finals. They have Sam Cassell, Leandro Barbosa, Caron Butler, Chris Bosh. I didn't even see him in free agency. Mecca Okafor, Kenyon Martin, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Chris Duhon, former Nick. Basically Chris Dunn, though. Beno Udrih, the best mid-range shooter of all time. Hakeem Ward, Channing Frye. All right, I think this team honestly isn't like great. I think we have a really good team compared to them, and we are up 2-1. All right, Michael Redd drops 32 in Game 3. You absolutely love to see it. All right, Game 4. Can we go up 3-1? It's looking like that might be the case, and we are going up 3-1. Dwight with a monster Game 4. All right, Game 5 in Orlando. Can we win it? Let's go. Let's win it all, and that is going to be the case. That is what I'm talking about. We are going to win it all in year number 2. All right, so we have our starters on the floor. Dirk has 31 and 12. All right, Dirk with the post fade. Oh, let's get it, Dirk. Oh, my God, he's too good. He's too good. He's got 33. I wonder if he's going to be finals MVP. Dwight's got 15 and 11. Michael Redd's got 13 and 6. Davis has a double-double in this game. Shea Battier has almost 10 points. But Dirk, man, what a pickup he was. I'm actually really glad we got Dirk. Watch him get blocked here by Dwight. Oh, let's go. Baron Davis from the floor. Oh, I want to shoot it, but no. Dwight, roll. Dwight, roll. There we go. Dwight, throw it down. Dwight Howard, that is what I'm talking about. And that puts us up by 29. Oh, that was a no-look pass by Baron Davis. All right, Dirk gets the rebound. Let's see what Michael Redd can do. I used to love watching Michael Redd play back in the day for the Bucks. Let's get a screen. Oh, I'm just going to pull up from 3. They're not going to guard me. Oh, Michael. All right, let's try this one more time. Get in the paint. Michael Redd spin move. Oh, kick that out to Shea Battier, and he gets stripped. All right, pick and pop with Dirk here. Oh, you know this is going to be deadly. You know this is going to be deadly. Michael Redd to the rim, and he's going to get that layup to go. We are going to win by over 25. All right, so we win the finals in year number 2, but I'm not done just yet. I'm going to try to repeat next year and try to build a team to maybe even push for 70 wins. So, Dirk Nowitzki is your finals MVP. That is what I'm talking about. He shot 53% in those 5 games from 3. So we don't have our first round pick this year. It is going to go to the Bucks at 30. That was from the Michael Redd trade. So this is the 2008 draft class. So I want to see who goes 1. So it is Derrick Rose, Kevin Love at 2, Russ at 3, Brook Lopez at 5, George Hill at 7, Jared Bayless, DJ Augustine, Serge Ibaka, there's Gallo. We did have Mr. Irrelevant, and it is Costa Kufas, so it's an actual NBA player. That is cool. Maybe he can replace Kendrick Perkins. So we don't have any team player options. We're not going to be able to do a lot of free agency, though, because we're going to have to pay Dwight, Michael Redd, Baron Davis a lot of money. So Baron Davis, take the max for me. 40 mil a year for Baron Davis. Wait, let's relax here. Let's first of all give the 5-year deal max to Dwight Howard. Let's give Michael Redd that deal. Baron Davis, 4-year deal from the Bucks. All right, we'll give you a 5-year deal worth like 180. Sure. So can we get all 3 of these guys? That would suck if Dwight Howard left us. And yeah, we get all 3. That's what I'm talking about. All right, after signing those guys, we could still afford somebody making a decent amount of money. So I'm going to go out and sign David Lee, who could maybe replace David West for us if we think he could be a better option. So now I want to see what could I get for David West and my first round pick next year. All right, so I'm actually going to pick up last year's 6th man of the year in Sharif Abdur-Rahim. I'm going to call him S-A-R. SAR. Nah, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, David West, we are going to trade a first-round pick. We're also going to get a first-round pick in return. But now we have a couple first. I want to see what I can get for Battier, the Clippers first, and the Cavs first. I got in exchange for that player I traded last year that I forgot his name already. Andres Nocioni. I want to see if I can get maybe Mike Miller for this. Marcus Saul. That would be interesting. Michael Finley. Steven Jackson. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so I want to see if I can trade Battier for Mike Miller. I will trade this Clippers first and this Cavs first, and they don't want to do that. I don't really think I have a player that I can throw in. Actually, if we roll with Kufos, or I could trade Kufos if I'm going to keep Kendrick. So, yeah. Sorry, Costa Kufos. I'm going to trade you. What? You know what? It's the last year. I'll give you 3 first-round picks. Are you kidding me? All right, I guess Mike Miller's like untouchable to them. So I'm going to be trading Shane Battier for Steven Jackson, basically, and we are going to use the trade exception there. So our team looks a little bit different. We have added Steven Jackson, Sharif Abdul-Rahim. We've added David Lee. Honestly, I don't... Wait, do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? We don't even need Kendrick Perkins. All right, so Dirk's at 94, Davis 89, Dwight 86. Everybody went up last year, which you love to see. All right, guys, so here's the rotation for next year. 32 minutes for the backcourt, 33 for the front court, 27 to Steven Jackson, and then 26 to TJ Ford, 23 to Sharif, 18 to David Lee, and then 16 to JJ Redick. Balance is 4 stars, so yep, nothing is 4.5. And our preseason power ranking is number 4, highest it's been in the video. Cool. So yeah, we'll see if we can go back to back this year. All right, guys. So we go 66-16 to end season number 3. So we win 3 more games this year from last year. We are the 1 seed though in the Eastern Conference again, taking on Atlanta in round 1. They have Royal Ivy, who's Drew Holiday, but he's also a Knicks assistant coach currently. KD, oh my god, I need to draft him in one of these historic rebuilds. I really need to get him. But yeah, that Hawks team isn't very good outside of KD. He's carried them. So yeah, this is the squad. It's actually well-rounded now. Like we had, what? Oh my god, we had 7 double-digit scorers. JJ Redick was at 8. David Lee was at 6. Yeah, I think we should be chilling to at least get out of the first 2 rounds as we sweep the Hawks. Taking on the Nets who we played last year. They still have this 1 through 3. They have Zebo now. Mickey Moore, Marcus Banks. Eric Gordon has them. Okay, that's actually a better team. I'm kind of nervous. Nope, we win in 6. And we're taking on the Wizards in the conference finals. Agent Zero. Josh Howard's at 88, and he's killing it for them. Corey Maggette, Antoine Jameson, Joakim Noah, Joel Prisbilla, Nick Collison, Catino Mobley, Daniel Marshall, and then Brendan Hayward. So, I think we should be fine. I think so. Yep, and we win in 7, though. It was really close. And the Clippers have a chance to get revenge on us from last year. How's Emeka doing? Do they have actually his real-life numbers now? Because I was curious to see when he was really good for Charlotte. So, do we beat the Clippers again in the finals? And we sweep them. Last year, we win in 5. This year, we sweep them. And this time, though, Dwight Howard gets finals MVP. Yes. So, yeah, that is going to be for me. I hope you guys did enjoy this historic Orlando Magic rebuild. We pretty much dominated years 2 and 3 once we picked up Dirk, Red, Baron Davis. So, yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comments other historic rebuilds you guys would like to see me do next. And, yeah, drop a like if you guys do enjoy these historic rebuilds and you want to see more. So, thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.